everyone, Christina Steeran here with Bullseye Investments, where we help busy professionals invest in their futures when time is scarce. And today I wanted to give you a really quick update on the SEC guidelines for an accredited investor, because there were a couple of changes that were recently finalized by the SEC, which actually broadens the amount and type of people who are able to be considered accredited investors, which means you, previously being a sophisticated investor, may actually be able to be an accredited investor now. Let's see if any of these apply to you. So, previously, an accredited investor was determined in one of two ways. Number one, you had a single income of $200,000 or a joint income of $300,000 for the past couple of years, and you were reasonably expected to maintain that income level. And number two, you had a net worth of over $1 million, excluding your primary residence. So either one of those two in the past were the only ways for you to be considered an accredited investor and gain access to investment opportunities specifically for accredited investors. All right, now the SEC has expanded and updated their definition, and I've got some notes here because I want to make sure I get this right for you guys. In addition to those two ways that we already know that you could qualify as an accredited investor, they've introduced I've got 3 new ways that you can qualify. So what are these new ways to qualify? Number one, there are certain licenses or accreditations that you might have that are specifically related to securities or investing in general, that basically give you the knowledge to invest as an accredited investor. And these include the Series 7, the Series 65, and the Series 82. All right. Another way that the SEC has determined that they can expand the definition of an accredited investor is by using something known as proof of knowledge. And that means you have 12 months or more experience with a fund that focuses on that sort of accredited investor investment type. So you might be a board member, you might be a trustee, you might be a general partner, someone who's very actively involved in that process, so you have the knowledge and the experience of what that sort of investment really entails. This is not for people who are doing clerical, administrative, or secretarial work, because the SEC doesn't feel that they have the broad enough knowledge to be able to invest as an accredited investor. Now, the third way that you might be eligible as an accredited investor is if you are part of an entity, an LLC, a joint partnership, and a corporation of some sort, and that entity has over $5 million in assets. So you personally may not be considered an accredited investor, but that entity is considered an accredited investor, and so that entity is able to invest as an accredited investor on your behalf. Now, if everyone in the entity has met the qualifications for an accredited investor, great. If not, that $5 million in assets is a really important thing to make note of, because if it's less than that, you're not considered an accredited investor. I also wanted to point out that the SEC has changed their definition from a marital partnership to a partnership in general. So non-married couples or same-sex couples are also now able to file as accredited investors if they jointly make $300,000 a year or higher. So that's another important thing to note. So I put a lot of this information in an article we published on our website earlier this year. I'm going to link it down below for you in case you want to peruse it, or if you're a visual learner like me and reading it helps to solidify it in your brain. If you like this video and you found it helpful, please feel free to leave a comment, hit the like button, or if you want to get access to all of our amazing content, hit the subscribe button, that little red subscribe button over there, and you'll be notified every time we post something new on this channel. Have a great day, you guys.